Hi everyone, my name is Sam Kebede, and I am a neuroscientist turned actor. Don't worry, my parents feel exactly the way you think about that. I remember when I told my dad, he pulled me aside and he said, Sammy, remember, English and engineer start with the same 3 letters, but end with very different paychecks. My dad is an Ethiopian immigrant, if you couldn't tell from the accent. Both my parents are immigrants, so professions and jobs were really important growing up. So telling them that I now play dress-up for money, they felt some sort of way about it. And that's the heart of my talk. I want to propose that we change the way that we look at professions. How can we change our labels of jobs so that we can create more empathy and better understand the status that we all hold? To start off, I'd like you all to imagine a firefighter. Get a really clear image. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. You're a firefighter. Could you describe that person?
I'm a firefighter?
No, a firefighter.
Oh, I guess I would say usually male.
Male? Is he good looking?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, is he strong?
Yes.
Okay, so if I become a firefighter, I get to be good looking and strong. That's really awesome. Now, I want you all to imagine a substitute teacher. Okay, you right there. Your substitute teacher, what is that person like?
So it's like a bald, not very healthy looking, kind of fat old man.
Oh no. For everyone that can't hear, I would become, if I wanted to be a substitute teacher, a bald, not very fit, unhealthy looking man. I don't want that. But, you know, substitute teachers are a very important part of our, workforce. Think about it, if educators are like the backbone of our society, so substitute teachers are like the icy hot patch. They give that little break for them. So they're really important, but how can we make it so our kids aren't discouraged from doing jobs? I think it may come from a relabeling of what a job is. A firefighter is someone that brings healing to a community. They fight fires. No matter what, firefighters look cool. That's really what my talk should have been called. But I mean, substitute teachers, we can call them people that give relief to educators, help the helpers. And that's what I want to explore more of through this talk. When I was an undergrad, a big thing that caused clout was your major. I remember when I was there, I was 20 pounds lighter, I had a huge afro, thick-rimmed glasses, none of this was in style, and I didn't have a lot going for me. But when I walked up to a girl and said, yeah, I study neuroscience, that was the little bit of coolness I ever got to feel. But I had this friend, let's call him George to protect identities, and George wanted to be a high school gym teacher. And I remember thinking, you're spending $250,000 being here to be a high school gym teacher. It just didn't connect for me. Until I started to think about this and realized he just wanted to bring health and wellness to people that were going through puberty, through the worst years of their life. He wanted to make sure they were healthy and strong and knew how to take care of themselves. This is such a selfless, nurturing position that we need in society, but he went through 4 years of people making fun of him because he wanted to be a gym teacher. And all jobs matter. I originally was going to make that the title of this talk, but all jobs matter. I was a little worried about the connotation of saying that. I knew Black Twitter would get me for that one. But really though, what is a job? A job is, someone has a need, a community has a hole in it, and we ask a member of our community to take care of that and treat that ill so our society can be better. And that's what all jobs should be viewed as. But if you're a little kid, it's all so much. I remember being told, Sammy, you can do anything when you grow up. That's a lot of pressure. I didn't know where to start, so like everyone, I had the same 4 jobs I thought I could do. I could be a doctor, I could be a lawyer, I could be an astronaut, or I could be a doctor, lawyer, astronaut. There really wasn't much wiggle room because There was so much. But what if we went to our kids and we said to them, hey, what is it you care about? And then someone could say, this young child, of course they can change their mind, but I care about homelessness. I want to work with the homeless community in my neighborhood. I want to treat that ill, make people healthier, happier. All of a sudden, there are maybe 20 options you could do. You could be a congressperson, or you could be a community organizer, or start a nonprofit. All of a sudden, there are all these ways that this child can help the community without feeling locked in, without feeling like you need to do one thing. And I think this is the way we should refocus everything. I remember when I was younger, I thought that I had to be a neurosurgeon because I wanted to heal minds. But as I started to act more, I found that that was also a way I could change and impact people. People come off stage, like, they'd see me and they'd say, wow, your performance made me so much happier. It made me have some joy when I was going through some dark times, or it changed my outlook on life. And me bringing life to a playwright's words allowed me to still do that healing without feeling stuck in that lane. And I think this would also help our empathy. When you say you do a job, you are one thing. I am a doctor, let's say. I am that for me. I'm not that for my community. I am one person, and I'll always only be one person. But if we open up our possibilities and make it that I'm for this room, all of a sudden, if everyone is about that, we can all start to coalesce and work for each other. And we become more than one person because of our empathy for everyone. And that's essential in the world we're in today. Every day, you turn on a TV, you're seeing a lot of pain. You're seeing a lot of people running, a lot of people hiding. And the more we can encourage our youth, our children, to grow up for others, to build and heal and help the people that are hurt, the greater our society can be. I am Sam Kebede, and I used to be a neuroscientist that wanted to heal minds, and I'm proud to say that today I am an actor who still can heal minds. Thank you.